So today at the shack, we're talking chili, Texas chili. Let's get cooking. Welcome to the shack. What do you think? Yes? No? No. At least I didn't do the accent. I don't want to offend no one. Anyway, today we're talking chili. We're talking Texas chili. And what is Texas chili? It has no beans in it. No kidney beans, no cocoa beans, no has beans. It is all just pure meat. And today's meat of choice is beef shin. We're going to smoke it on the Weber Kettle. We're going to get the old Dutch oven out, put that in the bottom of the kettle, add in our onions, tomatoes, and all our herbs and spices. And then we're going to put the grill grates over the top of the Dutch oven and place the meat on top, letting it slowly smoke for a few hours. And then when it's taken on a lot of nice colour, we'll add it into the pot, put the lid on, and let it just simmer for several hours till it all breaks down and becomes tender and juicy and spicy and tasty and chili. Anyhow, this is going to be a long cook, and I'm promising myself to keep these videos a little shorter, so let's get to it. Maybe I could take this hat off. So, right, this is the Weber Kettle. This is how we've got it set up. I've got my Dutch oven just in the middle, and I've snaked around some charcoal briquettes. I'm going to use briquettes today as opposed to lump wood, as they burn a bit more consistent. The idea being I am going to light half a dozen or so briquettes in a small chimney, put them to this one side, and they'll ignite and slowly burn around the outside edge, and that will smoke the meat when the meat's on top, and hopefully keep this Dutch oven nice and warm to cook the chili. And if I just dump them in here just at the start. Now we've got the charcoal briquettes in, we'll take the lid off the oven. I'm going to add in some extra virgin olive oil. Here we have one large onion chopped and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic paste. Then for our first bit of heat, I have 2 cayenne peppers chopped. You could use any peppers you like, I happen to have those lying around. Give that a little stir. I'm going to pop the lid on there, like so, and shut down this on the kettle, making sure the vents are wide open on the top and on the bottom. And I'll leave that a few minutes just for the onions to start to caramelise before we put the other ingredients in. Right, for today's chili, we're going to be using some diced beef shin. It should go nice. We've got a kilo here, so give that a dab with a bit of kitchen oil just to dry it up a bit. Things like beef shin, it's great chilies and pies and all sorts of stuff, because it's got all that fat that'll break down if you're cooking it slow, and it just helps with the flavour. So we're going to season that up, a little bit of salt. Of course, as this is a Texan chili, a fair bit of black pepper. Got a little mix up. There we go, there's our meat ready. Right, we'll pop that to one side and see how our onions are getting on. See how we're doing. Often when I normally do a chili, I will add in some bit of red wine, but as this is a Texan chili, I figured beer would be better. So this is a nice dark stout beer, so we'll add half that can in for now. We'll let that cook for a couple of minutes, and I'll add in the rest of our ingredients. I'm going to go in with 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, tomato puree. We'll go in with about 3 tablespoons of that, teaspoon of ground cumin, teaspoon of ground coriander, teaspoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika. This is 2 beef stock cubes, teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper, So obviously we've already salt and peppered our meat, so we don't need a lot. And finally, some Worcestershire sauce, about a tablespoon or so. Bring that all together, give that a good stir. We'll add in the rest of that beer. Just going to pop the lid back on for a few minutes, just so it gets back up to temperature before we put on the meat. That's bubbling away nicely. I think we're going to add in just a cinnamon stick. I'll throw in a couple of wood chunks, give us some smoky flavour to our meat. I'll add them near the start because once we get that far around, halfway around, I'll probably have the lid on and all the meat in the pot. So pop on our grill grates. Then we're going to put a nice beef shin just over the top. And the idea being there, we'd have all this lovely smoke flavour off this cherry wood will come up and flavour this meat with some lovely smoke, and all the juices off that meat and all the stock will drop down into our tomatoes, really flavouring it. Should be well tasty. Right, that's all ready to go, so I'm going to close this lid down and probably leave this for a couple of hours. I might come and check on it in an hour and just turn the meat, but yeah, let's leave that for a while. It's been an hour now. It'll look gorgeous colour. Got a bit of a turn around. As you can see, the stock still bubbling away underneath. Really pleased how that's looking. So I'm going to leave it alone for probably another hour. Been a couple of hours now, so let's take a look. Oh yes, that looks lovely. Really pleased with that. Golden, gorgeous smoky colour. Right, I think it's time to get that in the mixture below. Just lift off the grill grates. I'm popping this mixture in. That looks nice, give that a nice stir. Pop the lid back on that for a bit. Probably leave it another about an hour, then I might come back and check and see if we need to add any more stock. So the meat's been in for about an hour and a half now, so I reckon we're probably going to have to add a bit more stock, so let's take a look. Oh, steaming. Oh, that smells lovely. So I had a few more lit coals at the back just to get the temperature up a bit, and that's going nice now. So we'll add a little bit more stock. Got about half a litre of good beef stock here. We'll add that in, pop the lid back on. We'll come back in a couple of hours and that should be ready for tasting. Here we go, our Texas chili. It's been on there for a while. I think it's about time it's done now. Take the lid off. Oh, steamy, steamy. Wow. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, look at that. Meaty. Beautiful looking chili. Let's get us a bowl because I'm sure we need to try this. Almost perfect. We need a little bit of cheese. Take a little dunk of sour cream. And I think that looks absolutely amazing. I don't know what you think, I know you can see it. It smells gorgeous, really, really does. This looks incredible. I've got to go for it. Let's try. It smells so nice. Wow. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, got a kick. Sounds got a kick. That's lovely. Oh, I've got to give him some bread. Bit of bread. Yep, it's the one. Damn it, that's nice. That's really good. What's some more of this? It's definitely a winter warmer. That is really good. Knocks the socks off any minced beef chili out there. Really, really good. It's taken a while to cook. I mean, it's probably been 6 hours or more. Yeah, you could do a pork shoulder in that time. But man, that beef shin is so good. Well, there we go. There's our Texas chili. Rather nice it is too. I didn't have to put the app back on. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, maybe think about giving it a like and subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. I'm enjoying making them. I hope you're enjoying watching them. So until the next time, you take care now.